This has got to be my favorite segment of Tahoe tonight. We're talking about wine. We're talking about Picchetti wine. We're talking to Cameron Patling. Welcome to the show.
Oh, it's great to be here.
That's okay. Welcome to the show. Tell us about Picchetti wines and the history of the winery.
Well, the main winery is in the San Francisco Bay Area. It was started back in 1896. My family's been in the wine business for a long time. We were just grape growers, but then about 20 years ago in the early 90s, we decided to make a transition from just being grape growers to being winemakers as well. And so we bought this old historic winery, but when we bought it, we wanted to keep all the historic, relevance with it, so we decided to keep the old Picchetti name, the original.
Oh, it's Picchetti.
Started. Yes, Picchetti.
I'm
the
sorry.
CH kind of gives you a K sound like in a Chianti.
Oh, very good. And so what brings you to Lake Tahoe then with your wines?
Well, it's, my family would love vacationing up here growing up for the lake in the summers. You got the slopes here in the winter months. But we noticed, when you're on the ski lifts, half the time the person next to you, they're not from California. They're from other parts of the country. But a lot of times when they're visiting here in Tahoe, they just stay in the Tahoe area. Sure. They don't really go off and do Napa or Sonoma. So we thought, well, let's give them the whole wine tasting experience if we're not going to go visit the other wine regions of California. And so
that's fun. I mean, and plus it's a great conversation piece to be able to go into a tasting room and sample the wines.
Oh, definitely.
So it's a great thing to do. Tell us more about the types of wines that you make.
We make a whole bunch. My family, we're located in a very warm part of California, so we grow a lot of Zins and Cabs ourselves.
Zin is my favorite, by the way.
Nice. It's a great variety. It's California's grape. They don't really grow Zin any other parts of the world. California it's there.
I'm talking red Zin, not the white
No,
stuff.
for sure. Red is what we do. A lot of dry red wine is our focus. White Zin is a great wine, but really not something we produce as much.
Redder the better for me.
There we go.
Yeah, and so do you carry all the wines up here so I can go in and taste and sell?
Yeah, so our tasting, for $5 you get to try 5 wines. You pick the 5. We usually have 10 to 15 wines on our wine list at any time. Whites, a whole bunch of reds, and we even have a couple of sweet dessert wines for people who have a little sweet tooth in them. But
and where in the Bay Area is your main winery located? You said San Francisco, but what
It's about
part
45 minutes south of San Francisco, so we're kind of the hills that overlook Silicon Valley is where we're actually located.
Are there other wineries there?
Definitely, yeah. They're scattered around a little bit. It's about a 5-10 minute drive between winery and winery, but it's a great location.
Still, that whole climate in the Bay Area is really conducive to great grapes.
It's beautiful, warm during the day, and then cool at nights is really what the grapes are looking for.
What's your favorite wine?
My favorite, Cabs and Zins are mine as well. I am a big red drinker as well.
All right. And where are you located?
We are 3135 Harrison Avenue here in South Lake Tahoe. It's right next to Sprouts, kind of where 50 hits the lake.
California side, past the casinos, obviously. Definitely, into California, on the right-hand side, going toward the Y?
Left-hand side.
Left-hand side, going toward the Y. Yeah. Okay. And how do we get more information about your winery, tastings, hours?
We're open every day, 11 to 5, and our website is www.picchetti.com. And,
Well, very good. Well, thank you for coming on the show and telling us all about wines. I mean, your winemaker, does he ever come up and do...
It's actually a female. Amy is our winemaker. She comes up occasionally and does stuff.
I find that fascinating.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
No, my mom owns it. We have a female winemaker. It's kind of rare that women really dominate our business where...
Do wineries still do the barefoot grape stomping thing?
I did it a lot as a kid, but, it's... feels a little funky doing it, but it's, no, we use presses and it's all very clean now. But,
I just remember seeing that as a kid as well.
Oh, I Love Lucy for sure. Definitely my favorite episode. There you go.
Hey, Cameron, thanks for joining us. That's Picchetti Winery right here at Tasting Room in South Lake Tahoe. For more information, please visit their website. I'm Paul Reeder. You're watching Tahoe Tonight. We'll be right back.